going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
For years, they've lingered just beyond our understanding, silent, unexplainable, and always watching. UFOs, once dismissed as mere speculation, have taken on a chilling new tone. Their presence feels sharper now, more intentional. From the glowing, shape-shifting object in Missouri's peaceful skies to the massive craft captured during a baseball game, these aren't random anomalies anymore. They're hinting at something we can't yet piece together. Why are they appearing with such frequency? And most unsettling of all, why does it feel like their timing isn't accidental? Number 11. Alien buzz at the ballpark. Think of it, it's 2013 and fans are glued to a minor league baseball game between the Vancouver Canadians and the Everett Aqua Sox. But suddenly the game isn't the main event anymore. Hundreds of eyes, players included, are fixed on something bizarre in the night sky. A strange triangular object with bright lights hovers above the field. It's not just a fleeting moment either. People pull out their phones, capturing photos and videos that quickly flood social media. One of the players even chimed in online, calling it an alien spaceship. Imagine the buzz that must have rippled through the crowd that night. Was this the real deal? A genuine UFO? An alien sighting? The kind of weird phenomenon we've all seen in science fiction movies but never expect to encounter in real life. As the footage spread, people were hungry for answers. Theories started flying. A local newspaper speculated it might just be a remote-control helicopter, plausible, sure, but not quite as thrilling as an extraterrestrial visit. Still, there wasn't an official explanation to put the mystery to rest. For weeks, the sighting kept everyone guessing. Then the truth came out. And let's just say it wasn't as otherworldly as people had hoped. Turns out the UFO was part of a clever marketing stunt to promote a new planetarium theater at Vancouver's H.R. MacMillan Space Center. Yep, a marketing ploy. While it wasn't aliens, you have to admit it was genius. It got everyone talking about space, didn't it? So was it disappointing? Maybe. But for a brief moment, it felt like we were on the verge of something extraordinary. And isn't that what makes stories like this so fascinating? The hope, the curiosity, and that tiny lingering what-if that keeps our imaginations alive. Number 10. Circle of lights over Houston. Now, let's rewind to August 11, 2014, when Houston's evening sky became the stage for something utterly mesmerizing. Hundreds of people witnessed a cryptic circle of lights floating above. Naturally, photos of this celestial oddity exploded across social media, capturing the attention and imagination of thousands more. But then the videos surfaced, and things got even weirder. These weren't stationary lights forming a perfect circle. In fact, they were moving independently, almost like they had a mind of their own. It wasn't long before rumors of UFO and alien visitors started circulating. You can imagine the excitement. A real-life alien sighting in the heart of Texas? It felt surreal. However, not everyone was ready to jump to conclusions. Dr. Carolyn Sumners from the Houston Museum of Natural Science was quick to pump the brakes on the alien theories. Her suggestion, don't immediately assume it's extraterrestrial. With UFO sightings, she argued, the first step is figuring out what else it could be. Sound advice, sure, but the thing is that no official explanation has ever been given. And so the mystery persists. Witnesses have pieced together their own theories over the years. Some are convinced they saw something truly out of this world. Others lean toward more down-to-earth explanations. Maybe it was a government drone, or a reflection of stadium lights from a nearby football game. Number 9. The Tic Tac Incident back on November 14, 2004 off the coast of Southern California. The U.S. Navy was in the middle of routine training exercises when something truly extraordinary unfolds, an event that would later be marked in history as the Tic Tac UFO Incident. It all started when the USS Princeton, a state-of-the-art Navy cruiser equipped with advanced Aegis radar, detected multiple unidentified flying objects. But these weren't ordinary blips on the radar. These objects were moving at jaw-dropping speeds and performing stunts that seemed impossible. We're talking 40-foot-long, whitish objects shaped like, you guessed it, Tic Tacs. They appeared at a staggering 80,000 feet, dropped toward the ocean like they were defying gravity, flew at 20,000 feet, and then either vanished off the radar or shot straight back up into the sky. To investigate, 2 F/A-18F Super Hornet fighter jets were dispatched. What the pilots encountered was something straight out of thrillers. These objects had no visible wings, no engines, no exhaust, nothing that would suggest how they were flying, yet they moved with lightning-fast precision, accelerating and changing direction in ways that completely defied the laws of physics. Before the pilots could get close enough for a detailed look, the objects disappeared, gone as quickly as they'd appeared. The Tic Tac UFO incident has since become a lightning rod for speculation. Some believe these objects were cutting-edge technology, the kind even our military couldn't explain, but others dare to ask, was this something beyond human capability? Something not of this world? It's the kind of encounter that shakes the foundations of what we think is possible. And what if you were one of those pilots staring at something that defied every rule of physics you'd ever known? Or one of the radar operators watching as these objects perform maneuvers no human craft could replicate? How do you process that? Do you accept it or question everything? And it's not just happening in one place, it's everywhere. In Chennai, India, a saucer-like craft flew low over the city. In Panama, a gleaming dome-topped object zipped past a shopping center captured in shocking clarity. And high above a Mexican volcano, a strange craft was caught on live camera. What connects these events? As the full story unravels, one thing is certain. You're about to be surprised in ways you never expected. Number 8. India's alien spotlight. Building on the alien sighting, this time it's Chennai that finds itself at the center of a phenomenon, leaving people captivated and uneasy. A video making the rounds on Instagram has sparked heated discussions, with some even joking that aliens might be done with NASA and have turned their gaze toward India. But amidst all the chatter, the truth remains frustratingly out of reach. The clip, posted on August 20, 2024, showed a weird sighting. Shot late in the evening of August 19, the video begins innocently enough, a faint speck of light moving against the vast night sky. But as the camera zooms in, things take a shocking turn. What emerges is a saucer-like object. It doesn't float across the sky or follow any predictable path. Instead, it stays in place, almost as if it's watching, waiting. The sight is both mesmerizing and unsettling, as if the object is deliberately defying every explanation we try to pin on it. Within hours, the post had racked up over 4.4 million views, pulling countless viewers into the mystery. Was this an alien visitation? A strange celestial event? Something else entirely? It's not just about finding answers. It's about the lingering sense of wonder and unease that moments like this leave behind. It reminds us of just how small we are and how much we still don't know about the vast universe above. Number 7. The Panama Case. At just after 10 a.m. on October 9, 2019, what should have been an ordinary trip to a shopping center in Panama, Cuba, became something that defied explanation. As a resident and their friend navigated the parking lot, a gleaming metallic object appeared in the sky, flying silently over the complex. This was not the kind of thing you could glance at and forget. It demanded attention. The craft had a strange white luminosity that seemed almost alive, shifting and pulsing across its surface. Its design was equally baffling. Domes protruded from its top, giving it an otherworldly look that didn't fit into any category of aircraft they knew. It was as though this thing wasn't meant to be there at all, as if it had slipped into the wrong reality. The witnesses managed to capture the scene on video. And when the footage appeared on their personal social media account, it shocked the UFO enthusiasts around the globe. And you bet, they made sure to analyze it frame by frame. Yet the more they looked, the fewer answers they found. Could it be something experimental, a secret project, or was it something else entirely? Something we don't even have the vocabulary to explain. You see, this was no ordinary blurry light in the distance. It stood out. Tangible, detailed, and impossible to ignore. The kind of sighting that stays with you long after the footage ends. And maybe that's the most unsettling part. how something so clear can leave so many mysteries, as if it were designed to keep us guessing. Number 6. Volcanos Oval Intruder. In August 2019, a routine live feed from a volcano cam monitoring the Popocatépetl volcano in Mexico captured something that instantly commanded attention. An oval-shaped object streaking across the screen at breathtaking speed. Not merely a fleeting blur, it held steady, drawing attention. A closer look at the footage revealed a black dome atop the object, along with a distinct light coming from its center. Some even speculated that the dome could be a cockpit, hinting at something far more advanced than we're used to seeing. Of course, the video raised immediate eyebrows. After all, this wasn't the flutter of a passing bird or a drone casually skimming the sky. The object's speed, shape, and precision suggested something far more substantial and far more mysterious. It zipped across the frame with a velocity and fluidity that went beyond the laws of physics. Adding to the intrigue, Popocatépetl is no stranger to UFO stories. Many in the UFO community believe that mountains and volcanoes, particularly this one, may conceal secret bases. Could this footage lend weight to those claims? Well, the mystery remains, suspended between folklore and possibility. As you watch the craft disappear from view, it's hard not to wonder, was this a chance encounter or yet another unsolvable riddle that the skies keep teasing us with? For now, the answers remain as elusive as the object itself. Number 5. Aerial cat and mouse chase. Beneath the setting sun, the skies above Spangdahlem Air Base in Germany became a scene of silent chaos. A small airplane sliced through the evening air, routine and steady until it wasn't. Out of nowhere, a gleaming object appeared, moving with unnerving precision. It stayed far from gliding at a distance, moving closer, almost as if it were sizing up the plane. Then, in a move that sent chills through those who watched the footage, the craft began to circle the aircraft as if playing an aerial game of cat and mouse. Imagine the view from the cockpit. Did the pilot catch a glimpse of this strange companion? The unsettling part is how calculated the object's movement seemed, almost as if it knew exactly how close to push the boundaries. What makes this sighting even more compelling is where it happened. Spangdahlem Air Base, a hub of military precision and secrecy. UFO encounters near military installations aren't new, but each one leaves us with the same burning question: why here? And then there's the other possibility, the one that twists the mystery even tighter. Could this have been our own advanced technology so far ahead of its time that it looks alien even to us? For now, it seems to be another puzzle where the pieces continue to shift the more you study them. What did the skies above Spangdahlem really hold that evening? We're left to guess, left to wonder, and left to look up just a little longer. Number 4. Slow motion revelation. A casual outing at Doncaster Airport turned into something extraordinary for a father and son on an otherwise typical day in the United Kingdom. The pair had been enjoying the sight of planes flying through the sky, capturing the moment on video. But what they didn't realize at the time was that their camera was set to slow motion, a minor accident that turned out to be anything but. When they played back the footage, they were stunned. In the background of the airplane they were filming, a strange-shaped object entered the screen, moving so quickly that it was invisible to the naked eye. The slow-motion setting had unintentionally unveiled something they hadn't seen in real time, a possible visitor from the unknown. The more they analyzed the footage, the harder it became to dismiss. This object moved in a perfectly straight line, cutting through the sky with a precision and speed that left no room for easy explanations. When they shared the clip online, UFO researchers took notice. The video was hailed as remarkably credible, not just for the clarity of the object's movement, but for the unintentional way it had been captured. Yet, for all its clarity, the skies above Doncaster held their secret tightly that day, revealing just enough to spark curiosity, but not enough to provide answers. And maybe that's the most captivating part, knowing there's more out there, just on the edge of what we can see, waiting to be uncovered. Well, the mysteries only deepen. Strange activity near the International Space Station was almost too impossible to ignore. Over the Bristol Channel, an unidentified craft with an unusual shape left witnesses baffled. And in Missouri, a glowing object moved in ways that felt otherworldly. Each encounter brings us closer to an unsettling realization, and what comes next might leave you speechless. Number 3. Cryptic Standoff at ISS. In late February 2020, something unusual unfolded on the live feed of the International Space Station, leaving viewers glued to their screens. A massive object described as being the size of a bus drifted into view. For nearly 20 minutes, the strange craft held its ground, its presence both captivating and disturbing. There's something about watching an event like this happen in real time that stirs something deep inside you. The sheer size of the object, its slow approach toward the ISS, and the silence surrounding it. It felt like watching a moment you weren't supposed to see, the kind that makes your pulse quicken as your mind races to make sense of what's happening. As the footage made its way online, it ignited a wave of excitement and speculation. Was this something extraordinary, something not from Earth? Or could it be part of a hidden project, accidentally stepping into the public eye? The fact that NASA didn't issue a statement only fueled the intrigue. When the ones who should know the most stay silent, it almost feels like confirmation, doesn't it? What's haunting about moments like these is how they leave you sitting with more than just questions. They leave you questioning everything. You start thinking about the vastness of space, how little we truly know about what's out there. And maybe, just maybe, this wasn't an accident. Perhaps it was meant to make us pause, to hit us with the reality that for all our knowledge, the universe still holds secrets far beyond our understanding. Number 2. Mystery over waves. In early June 2020, a quiet day along the Bristol Channel turned into something far more intriguing for a local resident. Looking out over the water, they spotted a peculiar rotating object hovering above the waves, seemingly close to a ship below. The footage didn't take long to make its way online. What exactly had this person captured? While some viewers were adamant that the object was disc-shaped, others were just as certain it had a triangular form. This divide only added to the mystery, especially since triangular UFOs have long been linked to theories about advanced military technology. And then there was the white light visible on the underside of the craft, a feature often reported in triangular sightings. Was this a detail too specific to dismiss? No wonder some theories believe it could be a secret military test, an experimental vehicle accidentally seen in action. Others lean towards something more extraordinary, something not of this world. The presence of the ship below added another layer of intrigue. Was it coincidence, or were they somehow connected? Number 1. The orange glow. On a warm summer night in Monroe City, Missouri, June 30, 2020, the kind of stillness that often marks the late hours was about to be shattered. A local woman making her rounds to secure her home before bed stepped into her backyard and found herself at the center of something she couldn't have imagined. Suspended in the dark sky was a brilliant orange radiance unlike anything she'd ever seen. At first, it hung there, motionless, as if testing her reaction. For a few moments, it felt as though time itself had paused. But then, as if the object sensed her gaze, it stirred. The glow pulsed brighter, and the craft started making a series of zigzagging movements so sharp they seemed to slice through the air. And as it moved, it shifted shape, almost like it was shedding one form for another, each one stranger than the last. A perfect sphere one moment, a jagged silhouette the next. For nearly a minute, the display continued. The craft danced across the sky almost playfully before veering toward the front of the house and disappearing without a trace. Such behavior isn't unheard of in reports of shape-shifting UFOs. Witnesses often describe a haunting sense of being watched, of the craft itself exhibiting awareness. Had it come with a purpose? Was it observing her? She told no one for days, clutching the footage like a secret she wasn't sure how to share. When it finally surfaced online, the clip became a magnet for speculation. Was it an experimental vehicle or something even stranger? As these sightings continue to unfold, are we ready for the answers, or will they change everything we think we know? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more.